Welcome back guys to I Am Construction Company, and in today's video we're gonna do something creative today. And before the video starts guys, you should hold your horses because guys, I beg you subscribe to this channel. I need your support guys, and don't forget to share the video with your family. Don't forget to like the video, and also as I said before, subscribe to the channel. Okay guys, let's start. So in today's video I'm gonna show you how to create your own column in Revit, right? And I'm gonna use the family project here. So I'm gonna go on family and I'm gonna click on new. So I'm going to repeat the same process, the same initial process that I usually do. So I'm gonna set up the units as usual by using the English metric here, and I'll click on metric column, right? So metric column. So this is how the metric. Hold on a little bit. It is how the column dimension should be, right? The width is 600, the depth is 600, but we can change it by right click on it. Like if you want to change this depth of the column, we can edit the length if you want. I'm gonna make it a little bit, I'm gonna decrease dimensions. I'm gonna take 500. And from here, from the width, I'm gonna also take the same. I'm gonna go on, I'll right click on it, and then I'm gonna edit the length, okay? And from here, I'll take 500, okay? So this is just how we can modify the dimension of our column, right? So my point here is to design the top of my column and also the bottom of my column, right? So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna create another family project. So I'm gonna go on file, and from the file, I'm gonna go on new and family, of course. And then from the family, I'm gonna look for a model. Like if I go in English, because I'm using English language here, and if I scroll down and see the generic model, I can see that we have a lot of type of model, the ceilings, the face, but I don't want to pick any of them. I'm gonna just pick metric generic model here, and this should be the one for the bottle. So this this one should be the head of the bottom of my column, right? So I'm gonna wait a little bit. All right, so here we are. This is, you can just see there's nothing fancy about it, just a cross, right? But you can make it fancy. Let's go on front here. Guys, guys, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, okay? So look at this. So this is the front view. So first of all, I'm gonna use the solid revolve to draw my top, my bottom of my column. And I'm gonna first of all define the axis. So I'm gonna click on axis, and I'm gonna pick a straight line here. The line, I can just create a straight line to indicate my axis. So my axis should be from this intersection here until any, like, let me just take any, like until the top of this line, this straight line. Okay, this is the axis, and then I can set with the boundary. So the boundary means the designing, the drawing, right? The drawing of the head, the bottom hand, the lower head of my column. Okay, so I'm gonna just take again straight line, and I'm gonna just start from this endpoint until let's say I'm gonna take until 800 here. The vertical should be the vertical line, and then I'm gonna take another horizontal line from this intersection, the end of this intersection here. If I zoom a little bit, you can just see it's in from this side here, and I can project the horizontal line until 300, right? And from here, I'm gonna change the type of the line that I'm using. No, I'm gonna keep the same line, the straight line, but I'm gonna go on vertical line for again 400. I mean 120. So I'm gonna take 120. And from this, I'm gonna change the type of. I'm gonna use the start and radius arc. So I'm gonna just click on it and then draw a straight line, and then I can pick a curve, a little bit curve. Here it should be 180 degree, but it's okay, I can modify it, there's no problem. And from here, I'm gonna take a straight line again. I'm gonna go a little bit down here, and I'll take again the straight line. So it's just my creativity. You can also use your own creativity, right? This is how I can just draw. So I'm gonna go again on here, and I will pick again the same, but it should be a little bit inclined until 120, and here, okay. And I'm gonna pick another straight line here. Let me adjust the view first for you guys. So I'll go again straight here, and I'll pick another line. I'll pick another option, the same option that I'm using. Uh, Here should be this straight line in here. Okay. So, and then after this, I'm gonna finalize with my straight line until this level here. So you should tie these intersection points, and I need to link this intersection to the axis line here. Okay. So it means that I need to project the same design to the right part. So I'm gonna just go on OK. Okay. So this is how the board of my column should look like. So I need to just load these projects into my column, right? So I'm gonna go and load into project. Okay. And from here, I will put it in the middle. Should be in the middle here. Just make sure that it's really in the middle. Okay. So this is the border. As you can see, this is the lower reference level here. But I need to create also the top. So I'm gonna just repeat the same process that I did before by going on file here, and then new, and then family, and then family again. Okay. And then English language. Okay. And I can go and pick another model. I will pick I'll take the metric generic model, okay, and then I'm gonna open it. I'm gonna open it up, okay, and then I will wait a little bit, of course. Yeah, just take a long time. Okay, so I will go again on front view. So all your design should be in the front view. Otherwise, the orientation of your column gonna change, right? So you need to do a lot of adjustments, and it's gonna be a waste of time. Okay. So here again, I'm gonna repeat the same process. I'm gonna just use again the revolve to start designing. So I'm gonna pick the axis with the straight line by starting from this intersection here, and I can just pick any dimension here to indicate my intersection axis, my axis line. Okay, and then after that, I can start with the boundary, and then take my line. Should be straight line here. I can just pick any straight line until let's say until. Okay, let me take 80 again. I'm gonna take the same dimension that I took before, 80 here. But from here, from this intersection here, I will pick again 500 here, and I'll go down with 200, and then I'm gonna make anything fancy here. I'll go straight here. Let me just zoom for you guys so you're gonna see properly what I'm doing. So shreds, and I'll do a little bit fancy stuff here. Fancy stuff. I don't know. I just like fancy stuff. I don't know why. Okay, so I'm gonna go here again. I'm gonna go on shred vertical line, and I need this line also to have another. Yeah, sure. Another circle here, right? And then after this, I'm gonna take another straight line until this intersection. I can just Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna modify this. I'll modify this. Let me delete this first. Let me make it a little bit uh let me make it a little bit smaller. So I will should be a little bit smaller, and should be okay, right? At this point here. Okay. So I'm gonna take straight line again, click here. Okay, let me modify it again. Let me modify it. Delete, okay, and then okay, let me modify this line. This line is longer. Okay, so I'm gonna modify. I'm gonna take the straight line. I'm gonna take a straight line here, and then I'll draw a small line here, and then I'll go on the arc circle here, and okay, and then if I take a straight line, all right, okay, there's no problem. Let me just do this first. I can just use a straight line here, and another straight line here, and connecting to this. Okay, all right, so this should be the bottom of my column, right? So you can see there's nothing fancy, there's nothing like complicated that I do, but you can make more complicated and sophisticated design. Okay, so yes, press. Okay, as you can see here, we have to make the intersection, so we have to make another line which connects to the axis, right? So there's no problem. You can just see that the computer indicates you the mistake, right? That we are doing here. Okay, so it means that from this side, okay, I'm gonna skip continue, and then this line, right? I'm gonna delete this line. I'm gonna delete this line. Okay, select this line and then delete it, and then I'm gonna take my okay. Okay, and then from here, I'll take a straight line on top of this, and I'll connect this straight line to this intersection. So here there's no mistake anymore. If you click on OK, you can see there's no mistake anymore. The computer just projects your left part, just a kind of mirror, right? It just balances like the left part and the right part should be identical, right? This is how you can create the head of your column, right? And if you now load it into the project, if you go on loads into project here and family 8, of course, and then just click on OK here, it should be the top, should be the upper part. So we just need to we have to modify the axis here. Hold on. We just modify the level here. Sorry, just click on level and then take the upper and then just make it, just place a drawing in the middle here. Okay. And then just press on escape, right? Twice, just to make sure. And then if you go on 3D view, you must see we have the top of the column and the bottom of the column, right? So you can see there's no any connection between them, right? You can see there's no connection between them. You can see, right? But you can make that connection. You can make that connection by going on create, and then from create you can set the plane here. Just click on set here, and then pick a plane, and okay, and so I'm gonna use exclusion here to start drawing my. I can say the vertical column, right? So I just need to link this and this one here. So I need my column. I need this one, these lines here. So if I click on pick line, I need only this lines on top here, and this should be connected on top there. So I'm gonna just press OK here, and I'll project this until let's say uh until here. Okay, until here. All right. So yeah, this is how you can do your column, right? As you can see, the top and the bottom, it's look a little bit nice. I like it. I like the way it is. And if you want to see how it looks in reality, just go on 3D view. Okay, this 3D view already. You can go in realistic, right? And you can also change the material if you want. If you click on escape here, and then click on one material, like one, I mean, if you click on one element here, if you click on one element and then you go on material, okay, let me just press escape twice, and I'm gonna select everything. Okay, and if I go on material here, okay, let me do this. Select stuff here. And if you go on material here, right, you can modify the type of material that you wanna use, right? Like here, I'm gonna pick the roof material. I can just even take the glass. Let me use the glass material here, and you can modify the color if you want. Let me just modify a little bit the color, but it's okay. This video is not about it's not about the modification of any color here, right? So I'm gonna just leave the way it is. I'm gonna just press OK here, right? And you can also do the same. You can also do the same modification for each color, for each element, right? And if you go on if you go on shredded, you might see that they have all of them have different color, right? Like the top, the heads, they have different color, different material, and the middle parts, it also has the different color, right? Different material, but you can make all of them to be under the same under the same material. Okay, so this is how you can modify, this is how you can modify your columns. And if you find this video both entertaining and easy to understand, right? Don't forget to like the video, don't forget to share the video, and also the most important part is to subscribe to the channel. So see you in the next one.